Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Yepa, shamanic practitioner, and welcome. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, again, welcome. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload. For those that has already subscribed, thank you so very much. So for today, we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is going to be pertaining to how to improve your mental health. How to improve your mental health, okay? So we have three options here today. The timestamps will be down below and it will also be in the comment section as well, all right? So how can you improve your mental health? So the first option for pile one, we have my highly favored protection spray. Okay, highly favored protection spray for pile one. I have not looked at these cards at all, so when I do flip these cards over, I'm seeing everything for the first time as well. So again, for pile one, we have the highly favored protection spray, available online shop at spiritualvibrations.org. Okay, works like magic. Because it is. Pile 2. We have the black Tourmaline for pile 2. Black Tourmaline crystal. And for pile number 3, we have my famous sacral womb healing oil. Okay? Sacral womb healing oil for pile 3. Alright, so I want you guys to take a slow deep breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Allow spirit to draw you towards the one that you feel intuitively drawn to. Okay, you couldn't pick more than one. Pick as many as you choose, many as you feel drawn to. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with these piles. How can you improve your mental health? Again, pile 1, highly favored protection spray, available online, spiritualvibrations.org. For pile 2, we have the black Tourmaline. And for pile 3, we have the sacred womb healing oil, available online, spiritualvibrations.org. Okay? So, without further ado, let's get started. I'll see you at your timestamps below. Welcome, pile 1. Those that chose the highly favored protection spray. Okay. I'm going to do some channel messages first. Okay. Again, I have not seen the cards that has come out. All right. Again, this video is pertaining to how can you improve your mental health. So some channel messages. The fact that you chose my highly favored protection spray. Some of you have purchased this. Okay. For others, okay, you've been thinking about purchasing this, and this is confirmation to do so. For all of you that selected pile 1, you are highly favored. Okay, you are highly favored. Now that is beautiful. Okay, to be highly favored, like we're all highly favored because we're a child of the Most High, right? But pile 1, something special about you guys. Right? Something is special about you guys. In a good way. But you know, there's always duality with everything, right? You're highly favored. But sometimes highly favored can also feel daunting. Because the highly favored goes through a lot of trials and tribulations. Now, of course, we all go through trials and tribulations, but those that are a little bit more highly favored may seem to go through a little bit more than others, or the temperature to the situation in which you experience may be turned up a notch. You know, where others, the temperature is 325, but because you highly favored, the universe then turned your temperature to your situations to 400, 375. Okay? So again, there's always a duality. That word duality is coming up a lot. So there's something about your mental health makes me feel that there may be a need to look at your perception on how you see things. Power one, there could definitely be some fears in a situation right now. All right, something that's going to work out in your favor. Okay, you may not be able to see that now, but it's coming. Okay. For power one, because this reading is pertaining to how could you improve your mental health, many of you do need to purchase this spray. For other people, spiritual baths, spiritual showers, Florida water. Okay. And you may say, but that's more so cleansing your emotions. Well, the emotions is triggered by the mental. Okay. Yeah, some of you battle with depression. Some of you going through depression right now. Some of you guys definitely need to protect your energy a little bit more as well. Going near the beach, the river, the ocean, the creek could be beneficial for you. Okay. It's like in this blue bottle, it just looks blue, right? But there's so much that's inside of it. That was a message. So much inside of you. And I feel that for power one, sometimes you don't take the time to really see that. Sometimes for power one, it could be hard to see that within yourself. Because this little bottle that's blue contains so much power. So many different spiritual waters and oils. Okay? Powders. Alright? But you really can't see that. And, you know, it got jewels in the bottom too. So it's like some of you are in the place right now of uncovering your hidden treasure. There's a hidden treasure that's getting ready to be discovered. It may have not come to the surface as of yet, but something is brewing. Alright, strong connection to mermaids and seashells, oil energy. Alright, let's go ahead and tap on in, okay? Alright, great channeling, alright, for power one. So, before we get to the question, how to improve your mental health, we need to first see where your mental health is at right now. Now, please know that this is a general reading, a collective reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you are ever interested in a more personal one-on-one session with me or counseling sessions, spiritualvibrations.org, okay? So again, let's first find out, power one, where is your mental health at right now? That's crazy. Look at what came out. Protection spray. Okay, so power one, where's your mental health at right now? Alright, I ain't gonna sugarcoat. Many of you guys know that not only am I Yepa, I am Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V, right? And if you don't know, now you know. So with that being said, I speak truth. I'm not here to speak about, you know, what you want to hear. Now, if it comes up, that's fantastic. But I'm here to express what you need to hear. And if you don't want to hear it, feel free to click off. Okay? Alright, we coming in the door, protected energy. You see how I made that little motto? I'm tapping into the frequencies. I'm tapping into the energy. First and foremost, for power one of the ways that you can improve your mental health is about setting better boundaries. Okay? But let's go back to the question though. But I had to put that out there because I will possibly forget while I'm channeling. So where's your mental health at right now? Could be feeling restricted right now, blocked, confined, okay? Having a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. All right, feel weighed down, feel anchored or bound to a situation, a circumstance, a person. There could be a lot of things pulling on your mental health right now. Okay? Your mental health could be in a dark place. You could be struggling or in the process of learning how to look at things from a different perspective. You could be in this place where you have been protecting your energy from certain things and certain people, and for others this is again something that you can do to improve your mental health. How can you protect your energy from someone? If you have an energy vampire, then that means that you remove your presence. Well, somebody just said, but what if you live with them? Okay? Or what if you work with them? All right? Detachment. All right? Solitude. All right? I'm pretty sure in the house there's not just one space. And there's always outside. Okay? That's one example. Energy vampire. Someone always calling you with their problems, with their issues, right? And you have your own stuff going on and you just cannot hold space for anyone else. And then message him like, hey, I'm going to get back with you, or not saying nothing at all. You know, it just depends on how you choose to move. Understand that protecting your peace can appear to other people, especially if you're setting boundaries. It can appear to other people, right, that you're being rude, you're being mean, or you're acting funny, or you have changed, or you on a high horse, you know. That's what people may begin to think, especially if you've never set boundaries before. And because you have never set boundaries, or you set boundaries but you have not been able to commit to those boundaries, so you slip, all right, and you let your boundaries back down, they can or let your boundaries back down, right? And yeah, let's stop there. A lot of you have to show me grace, because when I'm channeling, there's a lot of messages, and as I'm talking, messages are coming through, and I'm trying to tell you guys, and I'm hearing other stuff come in, and sometimes the connection just go through. Okay? It goes through. So if it comes back, it'll come back. All right? But I think you guys got the drift of that. I do feel for Pal 1. Some of you may have been battling some depression for a while. That's not going to resonate with everyone. Some of you guys have been battling depression for a while, and you've been keeping it under lock and key. And maybe trying to keep that level of depression under lock and key. It's kind of like the lock is starting to open up. For some of you in a healthy way, because you're breaking barriers. But for others, it's opening up, but not in a good way. Okay? So if I would have to rate, I don't know why I want to use a pain scale. Okay, so there is pain, Power 1, pain in the heart space, pain in your soul, pain in your spirit. Give me a second. Pain in your soul, pain in your spirit. But if I would have to say on a pain scale, you know how to say 1 to 10, 10 being the most, where's you guys' mental health at right now? It's giving me about a 7 or 8. Okay, but let's see what's going on. This right here is going to be you guys' guidance, advice pertaining to this reading. So let's see here. So again, how can you improve your mental health? The card that came out is the Phantom Quartz, Embrace Change. So for many of you, I feel like I want to do just pull one card at a time and then put it together with any additional information. That's what I feel also, Power One. It could be a lot going on. You guys need to slow down. You guys do need to ground. You guys need to center yourself. There is a lot of change that's happening right now. And it gives me the energy like you just want to kind of move forward. You want to speed up the process. Like, let's get over this. Let me overcome this. Let me finish this. Let me get rid of this feeling, whatever it is. But it seems as if it's not happening. It's not happening. And there is some anxious energy here for Power One. There is some restlessness energy here for Power One. But that's because many of you are going through change. And it's uncomfortable right now. I feel like for many of you, you've gotten very comfortable with something. Something has gotten very routine for you. You've gotten quite stationary in a place in your life, in whatever area that may be for you, where it just no longer promotes your growth. And because it no longer promotes your growth, something has to be frozen. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. So maybe something is just really stagnant right now, or something really feels like it's not moving forward. I'm seeing limbo, being in limbo, okay? But this process is needed. And so Spirit is acknowledging, embracing change is not easy. Especially number one, if you're not accustomed to change, and especially if the change that you're going through is hard. Okay? The change that you've been through is hard. All right? But that's the thing here. It's kind of like, this is something that you can't rush. I'm sorry, Power One. Whatever's happening, whatever has happened, whatever has transpired, this is not something that can be rushed. Okay, because with the Phantom here, I'm seeing ghosts, not spirits, not. Don't click out. No, this is not a paranormal series, but ghosts of the past. Whether this is morals, patterns, cycles, behaviors, addictions, circumstances, situations, people. It is a shadow. It is something that keeps following you. And this could be a hindrance. This could be a blockage for you. You may not see it as a blockage because you done got comfortable with it. You done got conditioned to it. It has maybe helped you to a certain extent, but it cannot accelerate your growth. And so the more that you may try to rush, the more you may try to speed up the process, the more frustrated you become. The more bound to your situation you're going to feel. The more strain to your circumstances you're going to embody. This is a season. This is a season of this is just the way it has to be for now. This is just the way it has to be for now. And even in the midst of these changes that you have been going through, you are protected. You are safe. Okay? It's something special about these changes, Power One. It's something on the other side of this energy here that is the master key. Some of you guys been seeing synchronicity of keys. Some of this is pertaining to your destiny. Yes, this is about your destiny. Your destiny is protected. But we got to exterminate the ghosts from the past. So this is a season of you guys needing to really learn how to go with the flow. learn how to find contentment in the midst of the storm. Okay? Mm, mm, mm. We have the universal mother. For some of you, this is going to be a long video here, but it's worth it. For some of you, protecting, how can you improve your mental health is maybe by protecting your energy and setting better boundaries with a mother figure. Some of you may have started to do that. Some of you, there is a need to do that. Now, setting boundaries, doesn't mean you have to cut them completely off. But do what you feel is best for you. Okay, do what you feel is best for you. For others, it's just like, I'm not in the space, and I'm not going to deal with it. I will help when I can. I will talk when I can. I will do when I can. Whatever how it is. Okay, some of you need to set better boundaries with a mother figure. For others that have a mother on the other side, they are around you, and they are not going to allow anything to destroy you. Okay? Maybe what you may be going through feels like, okay, all hell is about to break loose. But that's not what's happening. That's not what's going to happen. And I stand on that. This mother stands on that. Okay? For others, a way that you can improve your mental health is getting more outside, connecting more with nature. Okay? It seems so very cliche, like la 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 la. But no, nature does the body good. It does the body good. It helps you to release toxins, and it pours back into you. There's a reciprocity that comes with, talk about reciprocity, okay? There's a reciprocity that comes, and even exchange of energy that comes with Mother Nature. But let's talk about that reciprocity, because for Power One, that's what you need to protect yourself from. Situations that is not giving out even exchange of energy. The bus stops here. You're going to receive what you give. Protect yourself from people pleasing. Hold on. For some of you, how can you improve your mental health? By understanding that you're not going to always find a you in someone else. Actually, very rare, I heard, for you to find a you in someone else. Sometimes those expectations that we place upon people, upon situations, we need to be mindful with that. Because sometimes we can expect, but we don't receive back what we expect. And that's when that barrier of protection is broken. We have spring. Power One, you're already on this journey. You're already on it. It started in the spring of 2025. You're already on it, and you're still going through it, Power One. We have timing card, planting seeds, plans, preparation, and putting in the work. What did I say? What did I say? Highly favored, right? You're always protected. You got to work. God got you, You're going to turn up the temperature in your life, though, right? And that's what's happened. There's a lot of movement that's happening right now. You can't physically see it, part one. There is a lot of movement. And maybe you've been seeing little tricklets. Many of you, because you've been putting in the work since spring, you've been seeing the little drops here, drops there, give you a little hope here, a little hope here. But this is your laying the concrete. You're laying your foundation. Okay? You're laying your foundation. Understand you're moving into a different chapter. You're moving into a different journey. Let's look at this like you're building your second level to your home. Okay? You're building your second level to your home. You're building that second foundation. But this time, you're building it how you want everything to look. See, that first foundation, life kind of like helped lay, certain circumstances, situations, and foundations. But baby, you in your creation season. So protect your thoughts at this time. You're laying the foundation. This season here is about motion, but it's about putting in the work. Putting in the work to heal. Putting in the work to see your truths. Putting in the work to be the best version of yourself. Putting in the work to show yourself self-love. Putting in the work to heal those inner child wounds. Putting in the work, you are being prepared. This is your planting season. What seeds are you going to plant? And that's why Spirit is saying be careful. You're in your planting season. So again, how can you improve your mental health? Make sure that you're planting the right seeds. Because if you just start planting any kind of seeds, weeds grow. Okay, in your mental health, just like it do outside. They cute and all, but they like a fly that won't go away. You cut them and it come back tomorrow. Like, how the fuck did you grow that quick over 24 hours? Right? Be careful of the seeds that you plant. Authenticity. Angel number 1111. Co-create. Manifest. That's what 1111. Okay, let's talk about this. Many of you have been seeing 111, 1111. Many of you are definitely going through a major spiritual awakening at this particular time. Okay, you do need to be very mindful of your thoughts, because in this season comes a lot of overthinking. Okay, a lot of overthinking. Another remedy for you guys on how to improve your mental health. For some of you, buying yourself flowers on a consistent basis. For others, aromatherapy, incense, candles, perfume. Okay, pick your perfume based on how you want to feel. Like for me, I have to have, ask my kids. Okay, I have to have multiple different perfumes, because I pick my perfumes on how I feel that day. It's just not like, okay, let me wear this, and this day after day after day after day. I would, tweak the fuck out energetically. I cannot do that. But it helps. So for some of you, for those, even the masculines, your colognes, okay? Multiple colognes. How you feel today? Do I feel like feeling strong and confident, like I'm that person, I'm that bitch? Or do I want to be soft, elegant, subtle? Okay? Do I want to smell like a bag of fruit? Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Tap into that aromatherapy. But anyway, 1111. Some of you, you've been going through your twin flame journey. You're going through it. It was your love life. Okay? For others, this was your finances. This was your career. Okay? Because now is a time to co-create with Spirit. It's time to manifest. It's time to, again, you working on your next story, right? Oh, this is going to be a long video. I didn't expect this. This pal, you guys been facing a lot of truths. A lot of truths. A lot of truths. It ain't been easy. It has not been easy. Honey, take the wheel, smoke a blunt, take a drink. Honey, grab the tea, get the coffee. I heard somebody say, don't forget the shrooms. Okay, boo, do you? Okay, but yeah, a lot of change. You guys are really growing, though. A lot of you, it's like what you're healing through, what you're working through. You've been healing a lot of your mommy wounds, your mommy issues, healing that divine feminine. Okay? You're stepping into your most authentic self. This is about to be a dope ass crib y'all about to build. Maybe some of y'all thinking about or have dreams of building a crib. But for real, going back to my analogy, right? Y'all about to build a dope ass motherfucking crib. If you just embrace what's happening right now. It's so much shit that's happening. So much work that you're doing. You've been putting in the work. You've been putting in the motherfucking work. Okay? For some of you guys need to wear more pink, wear more yellow. Okay, color therapy could be highly beneficial. Okay, that's another thing about me. I wear colors based on how I feel that day. Okay, or how my aura, my energy feel. So right now I got on black, not because I feel dark. I'm very much in my Lilith energy today, so that's one of the reasons. You know, I'm very much in my underworld energy today. But also because of the reads that I'm going to be doing, I want to shield myself. So I'm also wearing this as well. So again, I'm just giving you some hints, okay? My colors, my symbolism for my colors may be different than you, but you get the picture. Color therapy could also be very beneficial. Let's go ahead and have some seed. We have, you guys are warriors. You are fucking warriors. That's why, you know, God knew to turn the temperature up. Okay, everybody that watched this video done said, I don't know if I can take this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with it. And look at you. How many times you done said that in your life, and how many times you've overcome, and how many times that you've leveled up each time that you thought you were at your lowest. Come the fuck through. Let's talk about it. Okay, you are a warrior. Not saying that, you know, us warriors, right? We get tired of fighting battles. We get fatigued. You know? But you're fighting for a cause. Remember that. You are fighting for a cause. You are fighting for a purpose. This ain't no lost battle. Okay? This is not a lost battle. You will be victorious on everything in your life that seems like it's not victorious at this time. Now, it may not be with a situation, it may not be with a person, but you will be victorious in the end. It may not be with your old self. It may be with this new self, but you will be victorious. Okay? And we have set goals. So how can you improve your mental health? Is embracing the change. That's pretty much what it's about. It's about just embracing the change. Like I gave you little tips here and there of what to do. Grounding, wearing yellow, aromatherapy, color therapy, embracing the change. Connecting with, you know, we talked about all the remedies for these. Purchase yours online, spiritualvibrations.org. Again, I'm not going to sell you no bullshit. But for others, though, you need to protect your energy as well. Because it's like, how are you spending your time as well? Are you spending your time consumed with negative thoughts? Are you spending a lot of your time around people that's taking your energy, draining your energy? Are you spending more time maybe like popping out instead of reflecting? Okay? Like more goals, setting more goals. Okay? In the midst of the change. Remember, this your planting season. What the fuck you about to plant? Alright? So let's go ahead and close out with your guidance, advice pertaining to how can you improve your mental health. And we do have Take the High Road. I do want to say for Power 1, there's a lot of people that may feel that you're on your high horse. And for some reason I want to say, I keep saying people. So first of all, Power 1, protect your energy by stop caring, alright, about how other people think, how other people are going to feel about you, what other people are going to say. Stop caring about that. Protect your energy. Who gives a fuck? Like, no cap. Who gives a fuck? They have a right to think what they want to think. And there's nothing you can do about it. But just because a person thinks something don't mean that is law. Okay? For some of you, stop caring. The only person that you need to be caring about is yourself. Sounds selfish, but hey, selfishness is self-love. Because at the end of the day, if the tables were turned, they would do the same damn thing. And many of you, they've done the same damn thing. All right? And for others, you need to sit on your fucking high horse. Okay? Because some of you, like I said, the people think that you're sitting on your high horse. So what? Fuck them. I am. Now what? Hop on. Take a ride with me. You enjoy the sight. You can see more up here. Fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? For others, maybe you do need to be in that position. You need to embody that energy. Get a little fucking cocky. Let's work on the solar plexus. Power one. Now, not ego and arrogant. It is supposed to remain balanced, you know. But at the same time, hey, you got to pour into you. Don't wait on nobody else to do it. You'll be fucking waiting. Please believe it. Okay? So, it says you're on an impasse with a relationship or a situation. It is now time to think bigger, to release your desired outcomes, and to take the most positive course of action. Pop your shit, Power One. Do your shit, Power One. Create the fucking life you want, Power One. Let me hype you up, Power One. You got this shit, Power One. And everything that you about to create is fucking protected. No weapon formed against you will ever prosper. Alright? So that does conclude Power One. I do hope that this has helped you. Until next time, sending love your way. Ashe. All right, Power 2. Power 2. Power 2. Welcome. Those that chose the Black Tourmaline. Before I dive into you guys' reading, I want to clear the space, clear the energy. As I'm burning this, I'm hearing dragon's blood. So maybe some of you guys just cleanse or burn dragon's blood. Some of you guys need to purchase some dragon's blood sage or some incense. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Alright, let's keep that burning here. Alright, for those that selected Power 2, okay, pertaining to how can you improve your mental health. We're going to first do some channel messages, just like I did with those that selected Power 1. So you guys did chose the Black Tourmaline here. How can you guys improve your mental health? Okay. You guys can have some type of bumpy start. I don't know, Power 2, I don't know if you recently started something, started to take action on something. You've made some type of change towards something. You've been active towards something. And it just feels like it's got off to a bumpy start. Things are about to smooth out real soon here. Alright. For many of you that selected Power 2, what am I seeing here? For many of you that selected, for many of you that selected Power 2, this 8-8 portal is going to be very significant for you. Alright, I'm hearing rituals. So, this is a tip here, okay? How can you improve your mental health by doing some spell work, candle magic, cleansing. You can use a white candle. I'm also hearing a blue candle as well. For others, you do need to carry, wear, and keep a black tourmaline with you as well. Some of you guys have it, but you're not utilizing it. Some of you guys have it, but you're not utilizing it. Power 2, you have the strength, but you may not be utilizing your assertiveness. You may not be really utilizing your discipline. You may not be really utilizing your focus. I don't know. That's what it's kind of giving me. There is more than one way to look at things. So that's another way to improve your mental health. There's more than one way. All right. Power 2, all the pieces of the puzzle is going to come back together. It's going to all make sense. Pieces of the puzzle. That's giving me like reflection. Trying to figure some things out. Trying to understand. So strong overthinking here. Alright, I'm hearing lavender. So needing to work with lavender. Alright, lavender Epsom salt sprays. Room sprays. Putting lavender under your pillow at night. Star anise, okay, rubbing some lavender on your third eye as well. Power 2, some of you would benefit from, no bullshit, from my powerful walnut bath. It's available on my website, spiritualvibrations.org. So let's go ahead and tap on in, alright? Some of you guys, Power 2, y'all be thinking so much till your head start hurting. Some of you guys deal with migraines. Some of you guys been having more headaches lately, more pressure as well. And no, it's not sinus. That's for somebody. So before we dive into, that's another thing, Power 1. As I'm talking a lot about the head, you need to make sure that you are cleansing your ori, that you're giving head washes to yourself, coconut milk, coconut water, apple cider vinegar, salt. Like, get a bottle, some salt. If you got holy water, add it to that. If you don't have holy water, then just spring water. Okay. Regular faucet water is fine. You have to understand our ancestors used what they had. Okay. Shake that up, spread over your ori, but under the shower though. Because it's like, and also for some of you that's going to help your mental is doing a shower meditation. So pretty much while you're under the shower, you know, imagine the water releasing the stress, the worries, the fears, the bad news, the situation, the circumstances. And as the water is washing down, you imagine all those problems going in the drain, you know, shower meditation. So that is a good way. Alright, so now before we get started, before we tap into how to improve your mental health, we want to see where your mental health is at right now. Again, I have not saw these cards as of yet. So, let's see. Power 2, where's your mental health at right now? When I say tap the fuck in, tap the fuck in. You guys have the card of reflection. So where's your mental health at right now? I'm going to do a pain scale like I did for Power 1. Alright, you know how you go to the doctor, you rate your pain. 1 being not bad at all, to 10 being the most, okay? With this place of reflection, it's giving me 5 and 6. 5 and 6 with your pain scale, where your mental health is. So many of you have been in a place of deep reflection. You've been reflecting on some things. You've been having situations in your life that's been mirroring back to you. Okay? For some of you, you've been experiencing triggers. People been triggering you. Situations have been triggering you. But understand that things that is triggering Power 2, you need to pay attention to those things that's triggering you. You need to pay attention to why that bothered me. Why did that upset me? Why did that make me feel this way? Okay? Reflection. But I also feel for power too. Sometimes you guys can go too deep. Okay? And I'm not getting like deep into depression. For some, maybe. But deep into a place where there is, it's kind of like with your home. When you are saging and cleansing your home, you are also supposed to follow up with something that's going to uplift it. Everything is balanced. So when you are smudging your home, when you are saging and cleansing your home, you need to then follow up after you sage with something that's going to uplift. So why do people use Palo Santo? That's why. Okay? I just heard, no bullshit. I heard for some of you, you don't purchase my Say Yes spray. Power to you don't purchase my Say Yes spray. That would be great for those that have that Say Yes. Okay? So you're supposed to follow behind with a aroma that's going to uplift, to restore. That's where I'm getting at. Let's stay focused here. That's what happens as well when you dive too deep. Okay? You have to replenish. Not just keep reflecting until you get so deep, maybe into a state of depression or into sadness. Okay? Like reflect, but renew the spirit. Okay? Renew the spirit. Renew the spirit. Renew the spirit. That's what's happening. Power 2. Your spirit is being renewed. Your spirit is trying to be restored. Okay? So, what are the ways that you can improve your mental health thus far is reflecting on the triggers. Again, whether they come in people, situations, or circumstances. Asking those questions. Why did this upset me? Why did this make me feel this way? Okay, thank you, Spirit. How can you improve your mental health? Power 2 is looking more in the mirror and speaking life into yourself. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Looking in the mirror, okay? Speaking life into yourself. It's this girl on TikTok. I think she got a lot of followers, but she sometimes don't get as many likes as she should. And I don't know, I don't even know her name. I don't feel like looking for her. I really would like to shout her out though, because I love her content. She's in the same place every day, which is the bathroom. Many of you do your most deep reflection in the bathroom, which makes sense because the bathroom is a place of releasing and purifying. Did y'all know that? Yeah. Bathroom is a place of releasing and purification. And anywho, this TikToker, she's so beautiful. And she just looks in the mirror. She be singing the songs, singing songs and shit, hyping herself up, getting a day started. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these are things that you should be doing. Like while you're in the bathroom getting prepared, put your hype me up. Hype me up. Okay, not the literal song, but any music that's going to hype you up, that's going to get you in the ashe and the vibrations that you need. Okay, to feel empowered, to feel confident, to, feel ready for the day. Affirmations, okay? Y'all may be into Love Glow in this file. For real, that's my girl. I love me some. But anyway, yeah, affirmations, speaking life into yourself. All right, even if, let's say, if I just saw somebody standing getting ready for a job interview, okay, you need to look in that mirror as you're getting ready for that job interview. This job is mine. Or you can say, I trust. All right, I trust in the outcome of this situation, but I know that I'm about to go in there and I'm about to show my shit. And however the outcome is, it's going to always be for my highest good. Because I claim favor over my life. Just like that. Just like that. Just like magic. Just like magic. Some of you guys, that's another thing that can help you guys' mental health. Music. Music make me lose control. Okay. Some of you guys are house music fans. Alright. So this card we're going to read at the end because it's advice and guidance pertaining to this reading here. So I'm going to do like I did Power 1, one card at a time, okay? So how can you improve your mental health? The card that came out is Hematite, ground yourself. So for some of you, you may have purchased my Hematite crystal when I did have it. For others, there could be a need for you to purchase Hematite. For others, working with crystals in general, grounding crystals, protection crystals could be strongly beneficial. Angel-like crystal, I may be pronouncing, no, yeah, I'm right. Thank you, Spirit. That's another thing here. Stop doubting yourself. Okay. But yeah, we do have here ground yourself. All right. So black kyanite, black tourmaline, black obsidian, hematite, tiger's eye, amethyst crystal. These are crystals that you should be working with. Okay, as well. Rare garnet is what I heard also. Crystal, working with these crystals could be beneficial for you. Another way to improve, again, grounding yourself. How can you ground yourself? Yes, you know the basic techniques, going outside, putting your feet in grass and nature, tree hugging, walking, sitting up under a tree, getting near water. Grounding can also be just being present in the moment, doing things that's going to keep you present in the moment as well. Focusing on what's happening at this moment, this hour, you know. Calling back your energy by saying to yourself, okay, what is it that I can sense? What is it that I can taste? What is it that I can feel? What is it that I can, you know, tapping into your senses, because it pulls your energy back into the present. Okay. You guys also have labradorite. All right, so maybe working with the labradorite crystal, we have see the magic here. That's the thing. You know how I was saying, like, some of you guys reflect. What the fuck? Reflect and don't replenish that energy. Okay, you kind of dive into a deep end of sadness, or maybe even ruffle the feathers of depression. Okay, because of it. So trying to find the magic in every situation. Okay, because life is going to life, right? Things are going to happen. So with every challenge, with every obstacle that you think about, with every circumstances or situation in your life that seems negative at this time or feels negative for you, I want you to try to find one positive thing out of that situation. And don't you dare tell me that there's not at least one. It may not be two. It may not be 3, 4, 5. But there's always one. And doing that each and every day, or each and every time that you think negative about a situation, or think about the low vibrational effects of a situation. Okay? Because there's magic in everything. Okay? Things don't have to be super huge for it to be magical. Sometimes less is more. We have the new dawn. Yeah. I feel like another thing that's going to help how to improve their mental health is getting into some type of routine. Okay, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Your name may be Nina, your name may be Simone. You may like Nina Simone, you may like that song. Again, music, okay? But again, new dawn here. I feel like creating a routine, creating a ritual to do each and every day for yourself in ways of you empowering. And just by doing this, taking 2 moments to sit with the crystal or to sit outside with the crystal, take a few moments just to find the magic in a problematic situation. Okay. And also maybe even saying this and understanding this message, there's always another day to try it again, to do better, to be better than you were yesterday. Okay? Maybe that's what you need to tell yourself. All right? If I wasn't able to conquer what I wanted to conquer today, all right? Tomorrow is a brand new day. So that means that there's opportunity for some level of change. Okay? I feel like, Power 2, this is a season where you really have to show up. You really have to put in the work. I feel like for some of you, there could be certain situations you're going through where it's no cutting shortcuts. Okay? There's no cutting shortcuts. There's no cutting shortcuts to the healing. There's no shortcuts. It's no shortcuts. Okay, just no shortcuts. All right, we have nurture, protective. For some of you, you've been reflecting on your relationships in general, whether this is romantically, whether this is platonic, family dynamics as well. Some of you guys have definitely been in a reflection on, reflecting on some daddy issues and how they impact your romantic relationships or just your daddy issues in general. Some of you guys have been reflecting on your parenting, reflecting on the parenting that you did receive coming up. Some of you have been reflecting on maybe the childhood that you had and the childhood that you never want your children to experience. And reflecting on how can you provide your children, your grandchildren, the stability and the security and the love and the nurturing and the protectiveness that they deserve. This card speaks of compassion, love, sincere feelings, and want to take care of you. I feel like, Power 2, you may have also been doing a lot of reflection on how you've been really caring for everyone else and how you may have dropped the ball with caring for the most important person, and that's you. And it may have gotten to the point where you've lost your magic. But there's no shortcuts this time because you're going to regain your magic. You are going to see the magic in yourself. You're going to see the magic in your parenting. You're going to see the magic in your love that you give to others. You're going to see the magic in the love that you give to yourself. All right? But they're going to start off as triggers, as frustrations, as irritations. Okay? Ways to improve your mental health, Power 2, is definitely a lot of self-love, showing yourself a lot of compassion, showing yourself a lot of grace, taking some time out for yourself, connecting with your inner child. Okay? For some of you, it could be just spending more time with a child that actually helps your mental health. You guys also have manifestation, angel number 1166. Okay, how can you improve your mental health? Okay, what I'm seeing here with this card here, many of you have definitely been reflecting a lot on the things that you want to manifest. Okay, you've been reflecting. Some of you guys have been visualizing it, which is a great way of manifestation. Okay? But understand that energy is frequency. And if you are in this place where you're trying to manifest something, but behind closed doors there's still this level of doubt, you are getting in the way of your own manifestations. Okay? You are getting in the way of your own manifestation. So be mindful of that. Another way that you can improve your health is doing some manifestation affirmations, manifestation work, doing a vision board for Power 2 could be highly beneficial for you as well. Creating a vision board. Because another thing that I'm seeing here, Power 2, this ain't going to be for everyone, but what I'm seeing here, some of you have some amazing ideas, but they stay an idea. Some of you don't get past that fear so that you can bring them to the 3D. So for some of you, you've been reflecting on how you have been getting in your own way. That's why self-care and self-love and empowerment of thyself, reading more, listening to things that's going to empower you, not break your spirit, not give you a spirit of comparison. Because Power 2, some of you guys have been looking over in the Joneses. Okay? Doing comparisons and contrasts with them and you. Their life versus yours. Their relationship versus yours. Okay? Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Waste the energy. Because it's not helping your manifestations. So it's a waste of energy. Okay. The next card that you have is get a massage. What was I saying though? I felt like it was something else. Manifestation rituals. Doing a vision board here as well. I felt like it was something else. Reading books that's going to empower you. I talked about that. Listening to things that's going to empower you. For some of you guys, just treating yourself, getting a massage. Some of you guys need a massage, okay? If you have a partner, y'all give each other massages. Alright? This just acknowledges some of you struggle with like muscle tension, muscle aches, muscle pains as well. I feel like Power 2, you guys do need rest. It feels like Power 2, I don't have a lot of adrenaline like I did in Power 1. Power 2 just feels like a weight. It feels heavy. And it feels exhausting. It feels burnt out. Alright, so again, a lot of self-care, a lot of pouring into you, making you a priority. Alright, making you a priority, nurturing you, building you up. Because understand that when you build you up, you're able to give to others effectively. Because if you're questioning, have I been a good parent, or am I a good parent, you know, the reason you're in that position, because you may realize, and I'm speaking truth, you may realize that maybe you wasn't pouring in the way that you could. But don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, hold yourself accountable, but don't beat yourself up about it. Okay, you was only doing what you could do with the energy that you had. And that's why this time and this space and this moment is so important. All right, because it's going to grow you and it's going to grow everything else around you. Okay, and then you guys do have fuck being nice, just like that. Now that's my type of language. That's my type of language. So there you go. Like I said, for many of you, you've been reflecting on how you've been pouring, how you've been giving into everybody else, and how you've came up on the short end of the stick. Okay? But don't stay in that remorse. Don't stay in that energy of regret. Okay? You fucked up. We all fucked up. Don't take it personal. It's okay. It's life. You needed those experiences anyway. You needed those situations anyway, right? But now that you know, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Now that you know what you're going to do with what you know. Alright? So again, getting back to that, Power 2, some of you may came from Power 1. But Power 2, fuck being nice. Fuck the people pleasing. Putting everybody on a pedestal. Okay? But being so nice, you know, that nice shit gets you walked on. Okay? Don't mean you gotta be ruthless. Don't mean you gotta be a savage. Don't mean you gotta be cutthroat. But being too fucking nice gets you stomped on. So be nice. Love and compassion. But let that shit be equal. Amen. Okay? Because not everyone deserves your kindness. And I feel like for Power 2, learning and embodying discernment. It goes back to stop doubting yourself. Because I feel that for Power 2, you be knowing shit, but you don't have the actual facts in front of you. So you're like, oh, I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt. I'm just going to see. And I ain't making fun of you. Shit, we done all been there. Some of us still going through it, right? Which is why we doing this reading, of course. But yeah, we done all been through it. Try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But then when you get the facts of what you felt to begin with, I fucking knew it. I knew it. So, understanding and embodying discernment, okay, and releasing the self-doubt. So let's go ahead and tap into your message. You have the card of release here. How can you improve your mental health? For some of you, releasing relationships that just no longer serve you. Releasing patterns that just no longer serve you. Okay? For others, how can you improve your mental health? By allowing yourself to see the truth. And you may say, well, how in the hell is that going to improve my mental health? It may mess up my mental health. Okay? That's temporary. But it's going to improve your health long term. And I take long term over short term any day. Even though we be wanting that microwave life, even though I be wanting that microwave life sometimes, I take long term wealth, stability, security, longevity before I take microwavable things. You know, so where your perception at? So we have the card of release, and it says here, you are being asked to release any toxic people or situations in your life. One of the best ways to improve your mental health. You deserve to be free of all the drama. And this is the first step to achieving that. Alright. So this does conclude for Power 2. Until next time. Ashe. Alright, Power 3. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. For those that chose my sacral wound healing oil that is available online on my shop, baby. Works amazing, honey. Okay? Works amazing. Spiritualvibrations.org. So, we are here today to find out how can you improve your mental health, alright? So I'm going to actually use my spray from Power 1. For show. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay. Sending that energy towards you. Get you some. And get you some. Okay. But let's go ahead and tap on in. I'm going to first channel, like I did with the other pals, on how can you improve your mental health. Pal 3. This is my pal that has experienced some traumas. This is my pal that may have been diagnosed with depression. This is my pal that may have been diagnosed with PTSD. This is my pal where you may have experienced some type of physical, mental, emotional, trigger warning, sexual abuse. This is my pal where you may have experienced or gone through domestic situations. This is my pal where you have experienced some narcissistic people in your life, narcissistic parents, narcissistic family, narcissistic partner. Okay. This is my pal where, for my divine feminine, some of you have issues with your periods. Some of you may have issues with fertility, have past history of miscarriages, or issues with trying to conceive. This is the pal where what you've been through should have took you the fuck out. Should have took you the fuck out. For pal 3. What you've been through, it should have taken you out. But it didn't. You know, in here is some powerful herbs. Powerful herbs. Powerful herbs. Powerful medicines. Some of you guys may be taking medicine for a mental health situation. Anxiety, depression. Maybe you used to take medicine. Maybe you were prescribed medication, but you didn't take that shit. Some of you decided to use herbals. Feel like pal 3, you got a story to tell. You got a story to fucking tell. You should write a book. You should let people know your story. Okay. You've been through a lot. Been through a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and tap out of that energy here. Pal 3, you've been storing a lot of emotions. It's been a lot of different mixture of emotions, Pal 3, you've been going through. You know, maybe a lot of things from the past coming up. Processing it. And digressing. Processing it and digressing. Okay. Pal 3, you are a fucking force to be reckoned with. Whosoever believeth in me is what I just heard. Whosoever believeth in me. Pal 3. One of the ways to improve your health, your mental health, is start believing more in yourself. You are capable. You are powerful. You are more than enough. Okay? You are rare. You are a gem. You are unique. Your adversities, your traumas, your challenges, they served a purpose. They served a purpose. They're serving a purpose, whether you're able to see that now or not. All those battles that you've been up against, all those adversities that you fought, they have made you so strong and so powerful and so fucking wise. I'm talking to my old souls. Let's go ahead and tap on into it. Before we dive into the read, we're going to first tap into where is your mental health at right now? All right, let's see where you guys, again, I haven't saw what's in this pile. Excuse me. Okay. More rest can help improve your mental health. More naps as well. Some of you may need to find remedies to help you relax a little bit more, to help you unwind. Okay. Purchase that herbal smoke. Smoke that marijuana. Be careful who you get it from, though. I hope it don't get flagged for me saying that. It won't. Pipe down. That's for a hater in the back. Yeah. This is what this oil is about. This oil helps to release. It helps you to purify. It brings restoration to your sacral chakra. You're definitely going to heal with this bottle. Okay, even you're going to tap into your creativity too. For Power 3, you're very creative. Very creative power. This right here is the shit. I live by this. But anyway, Power 3, where is your mental health at right now? Okay, you got love. All right, so I did a pain scale for the other pals, and you know when you go to the doctor, they say 1 to 10. What's your pain? So with this energy of love here, what did I say your pain at when it comes to your mental health? I heard 3 or 4. I heard about 3 or 4. 3 or 4. So the fact that this was like a 10, just channel messages from this was a 10, but this is a 3 and 4. There's been a lot of healing that's been happening, Power 3. Y'all been doing y'all big one. Round of applause. Stop right now. Okay, stop right now. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay, that's another way you can improve your mental health. Start giving yourself a pat on the back. Start sitting your ass down and smelling the roses, looking at what you have accomplished, what you have gained, what you have for your life. Okay, that's what I think this is, Power 3. You're way further than what you were, but it's like you may feel that you're still at that place, and you're not. Okay, you're not. Power 3, where's your mental health right now? Your mental health is focused on love. Your mental health is focused on pouring that love back into you. Your mental health is focused on pouring the love into your community, pouring the love into your relationship, pouring the love into your job, pouring the love into that idea, pouring the love into your children, your grandchildren, pouring your love into your legacy. This is beautiful. This is like, you guys are my healers, Power 3. Okay. It's important for some of you. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but this was on my heart. It is important for some of you to continue the process of healing. And if you have not started, there is a need to start. Because I feel with so much trauma for those that have not started the journey of healing and releasing, it's been so much trauma that you've been storing and holding on to. All right, that the frequency of love wants to come out. But because you're refusing to not deal with something or to heal something, it's going to turn into a physical health issue. Heart issues, high blood pressure, things of that nature. And for some of you, you already know it runs in your family. Okay, so this particular card here is going to be the guidance advice once we're done with this reading. I'm going to do what I did for the rest of the pals, one card at a time. So for Power 3, how can you improve your mental health? You got the Sunstone. Take pleasure in the things that you do. Okay, so for some of you, getting more out in the sun. If you are, indoors, it's time to get out, get some of that sun. Okay, get that energy. And I did yawn in y'all video. That's the thing here. I feel here for some of you guys, there is a fatigue here because it's like you've been through so much and you've been healing so much, and now you're at this place where you're trying to give love in those areas that I said, but it's like you may not have much energy, but you're still trying. You're still pushing. You know, you're still taking one foot forward each and every day, but there is a level of exhaustion. All right? Let her cook. Let her cook. How can you give yourself the energy? By getting back to the things that you once had pleasure in, the things that you once enjoyed doing. So that is one of the major ways to help improve your mental health right now. Doing things that you used to love to do that you stopped doing, that you need to get back to. Okay? Again, just being in the sun can give you energy, but too much of the sun can drain your energy, right? Something about this requires balance. I don't know why I'm getting this. I'm being shown the scales in my third eye. But yeah, taking pleasure in the things that you used to do. There's been a lot of inner child healing. For some of you guys, this is definitely strong parental energy. You may not receive the love that you felt that you deserve from a parent. For some of you, you have some trauma pertaining to a sibling. Trauma surrounding a sibling. Maybe there was a sibling that you loved or that you do love so much, but I don't know, maybe their ego, maybe their ways, maybe their behaviors create a barrier for their relationship to grow and to expand. And it hurts. That's for somebody. That just came out of nowhere. But taking back pleasure in the things that you do. Getting back to what you love. Getting back to what you love. Look at that. Hold on. Let's talk about. Look at that. Look at this. Orange crystal with the little things in here, okay? And we got the sacred chakra room. Period. Pose 1. Pose 2. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Creativity. You guys are creative, honey. Let her cook. Your energy is getting restored. Your energy is getting restored. And slowly but surely, you're starting to get back to that place. I'm seeing success is written all over your face. Hey. You don't have to say a word. Okay? Success is written all over your face, honey. It's coming. And success looks different to everyone. Okay? What does success mean for you? Pile 3, that's a question that you need to ask yourself. What does success look like for you? Because my success looks different from your success. And your success, what you determine as success, is totally different from my success. Okay? What does success look like for you? We have red jasper. Take action. Okay? Like I said, many of you, Pile 3, you've been taking action on this already. For others, okay, that's what you need to do. Start taking action. Start taking action. Looking at your traumas from a place of love, you know. Especially if this was inner child. All right. Maybe talking to your inner child like, I'm sorry that happened to you. You know, I'm going to share something that I've done in the past when it comes to healing my inner child wounds. And one day my story will be told. But if this is some strong inner child things that you've been through, find an image, whether it's in your phone, whether you got a photo, just find an image of yourself. Put it in your phone. Or hold on to the image. Create a self-love altar. Create an altar for yourself. Okay, for some of you, need to create an altar for yourself. Put your picture on there. Burn pink candles. Burn red candles. Okay, jewelry, money, whatever it is that you feel you want. Put those things on your altar. Do affirmations. Affirmations, you know. Magic. Okay. Too many things coming in at one time. Gotta stay focused here. um, so yeah, taking that photo, right? So you could do an altar, but what I was gonna say is taking that photo, looking at that photo and having a conversation. Like, I'm sorry for what you went through, for what you experienced. Like, you didn't have to go through that. You shouldn't have went through that. You know, you've always been amazing. You've always been beautiful. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for this. I'm sorry that, you know, you didn't feel heard, you know. But I'm here with you now. And I'm never going to let anyone hurt you again. Okay, we're going to work through this together. We're going to get through this together. We're going to build a better relationship together. And this is you talking to yourself and in that photo. All right, doing that on a consistent basis. You just don't know how that is mirror magic without the mirror. Tap the fuck in. Okay. Look at I said success. That's the question, Power 3. What does success look like for you? Because it's so much that's about to grow. Like, for many of you, you've been in this energy. You've been taking action. For others, I'm giving you tips and gems. Some of you need to work and wear. Utilize a sunstone crystal, a red jasper crystal, okay, as well. Whether you've taken action, whether you're going to be taking action, it's growth. I feel like with this pile here, I'm feeling poetic. I'm feeling like I want to just be smooth, be subtle, be Pile 3. Y'all at a place in your life where peace is the motherfucking solution. End of story. Peace is the solution. And if it's not giving peace, it gots to go. It gotta go. Get the fuck on out of here. Okay, if it's not growing, if it's not popping out and showing motherfuckers, okay, not literally, okay, metaphorically, then it got to go. A lot of growth, a lot of growth, a lot of growth. And growth within oneself means everything around you grows. Because for this pile, you must know and understand that you have to be the change that you want to see. Pile 3, no one is coming to save you. If you're waiting for your boo thing to come love you correctly, you're wasting your time. If you're waiting for mom, dad to kind of step up and be that mom or dad that they never was for you, you're wasting your time. For this particular pile, you're wasting your time. Okay? No one is coming to save you. Many of you, you've come to that realization. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. And that's what happens when we rely on other things outside of us to come save us. Don't save her because she don't want to be saved. And that's why the cycles and the patterns and the same folks with different faces and situations with different circumstances come back. Because that's the I say. Don't save her because she don't want to be saved. Because if she wanted to be saved, she knew that she has to save herself. And the moment you realize that, the moment the game fucking changes. Just like that. Just like magic. Just like magic. Hey. Okay. For some of you, music. Okay. Alright. We have temptation and self-deception. So how can you improve your mental health? By getting out of your own way. Ooh. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out your own way. Get out your own way with not allowing temptation to win. The solution is peace. Okay, so there is a lot of self-deception here, all right? Examples. Let me share. I'm not going back to this person. I'm not going to... Yeah, let's use that first. I'm not going back to this person. You know, a lot of trauma. I'm not going back, right? And then they come back around. And you notice that it is something about them that's a little different. Okay? Like, something to change. So maybe this person has changed for the better. You know, maybe I should give this person a second chance. Because, I mean, they did come back, right? And everything does happen for a reason. Girl, if you don't get the hell out your way, you know, allowing temptation of the devils, right, to pop back out. No, shut that shit down. No, I'm sorry. Another temptation of self-deception. Example. I'm going to stop saying negative things about myself and about my situations. And then some shit happened that was kind of negative, feels very negative. Then you go right back to that mindset. Right back to that mindset. Something tempted you and you fell into it. You fell into the trap. Fell into the trap. So be mindful of temptation. Be mindful of self-sabotage. Okay? Many of you have definitely been working on this and growing so much that you're at this place where you're so much wiser now, though. From all this that you've been through. So much wiser till you know now how to make wiser choices. So you need to believe that because you gain the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding through your circumstances, through your challenges, right? That you're going to win. Because you're going to make wiser decisions. So why doubt yourself? Why doubt forward movement? Because you ain't who you used to be. And that's the thing, Pal 3. You're not who you used to be, but you are who you was. But it's just like a new version. Confusing, right? But you get the picture. Do not worry. Okay? That's a good way of improving your mental health. But it's not that easy, right? It's not that easy. I have been training myself for a while because I know. I don't just hear it, you know. I know and I believe, right? That's most important, what I'm getting ready to say. I know and I believe with my heart. Can't nobody tell me fucking different. That everything happens for a reason. And at one point in my time, in my life, in my journey, right, you hear that a lot. Yeah, I know, it happened for a reason. Yeah, it happened for a reason. But then as soon as something happens, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, God, why? You know? But because I embodied, and it's still a journey. Because again, temptation be a motherfucker, right? But I'll be like, I'm going to get in my own way this time, pimp. I'm a player. I got this, okay? I'm not about to get in my own way. So when situations do happen, I just remember I am protected and I'm safe. And through everything that I've been through, my team ain't never let me fall. And stayed down. And if this is occurring, and if this situation is happening, it's because something better is in store. Okay? Now, that in itself takes the notch off the worry. And so now I need to then focus on ways to soothe the soul. Because now I've programmed the mind, right? Now I got to get the soul in alignment, right? So I'm saying that to say, I feel like Pal 3, you have to figure out recipes for yourself. You have to come up with, again, did I say routines for this one? I don't know, it's been a long one. Routines, recipes, okay? Recipes for yourself. Reprogram the mind, and find ways to soothe the soul, okay? You have to do both at the same time. They have to integrate in order for it to be a force to be reckoned with. All right, how can you improve your mental health? By focusing on you. Many of you have been doing that, and for others, there's a need to do so. Loving on you, pouring into you, knowing that you deserve more, knowing that you deserve more. You deserve more. You deserve more. You deserve more. The fuck, you deserve more. Okay? No more settling. All right? I didn't even see this card, and I said, no more settling. Knowing I am worthy. So many of you, I am affirmations, saying that I am worthy, I deserve, okay? Power 3, this is your season. This is your fucking season. You've gained, you straight. You straight. You done gained the experiences that you've needed. You are straight. Get the hell out your own way, Power 3. Get the hell out of your own way. All right? Get out of your own way. All right, guidance and advice, Power 3. You have obligation. Okay? Very interesting. So it says, let's show you the card first. All right? And it says, stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. Wait, let's read that again. This threw me back. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop the flow of abundance. Well, with obligations, you are obligated to you right now. And there could be other obligations around you, but in order for those other obligations around you to function and to vibrate on a high frequency, right, you have to first take care of you. Okay, that's number one. I'm seeing this as stop telling yourself that you shouldn't, you can't, you won't, okay? But empowering other people by saying you can do this. Like, get the reciprocity flowing here. Okay? Another thing that can help Power 3 is stop applying too much pressure to yourself as well. Stop applying too much pressure to yourself. Like putting the pressure on yourself, but also knowing how to pump the brakes. Again, I saw the scales, finding that balance here. There's so much abundance that's in store for Power 3. You ain't seen shit yet. You ain't seen shit yet. Power 3, start really manifesting vision boards as well. Could be highly beneficial for you at this time. Power 3, this does complete your reading. Hope you enjoyed. Sending love your way. Alright? You guys are magic. Never fucking forget that shit. Alright? And if you forget it, come back to this video and let me remind you. Alright? You the star player. This is your season. Play that shit. Alright? Ashe.